You are not alone on this journey. I am right beside you, guiding you through the chaos and noise of this world so that your vision becomes clear, so that you can see the path I have prepared just for you. This path will not be without obstacles. There will be stones to climb over, sharp turns to navigate, and moments that test your strength. But even in the uncertainty, you will carry a deep knowing every single step you take is a movement forward, drawing you closer to the promises I have spoken over your life. Do not let fear of what lies ahead paralyze you. Do not be overwhelmed by the unknown. I will lead you. I will show you when to move, when to pause, when to wait in stillness. I will open doors that no human hand can shut, and I will close those that would lead you into harm or heartbreak. Those delays you've endured, they were not refusals. They were sacred seasons of preparation. I was aligning everything behind the scenes, arranging every detail, timing every circumstance, so that when the moment arrived, you would be ready to receive what I have for you. You are standing at the edge of something powerful, something changing. This is not merely a shift in your external reality. It is a deep, internal transformation that will touch every area of your existence. I speak to you now to strengthen your heart, because soon a flood of blessings will begin to flow into your life. And if your heart is not firmly rooted, if your foundation is not secure, even these good things could overwhelm you. I invite you to imagine what becomes possible when you place your complete trust in me. Picture the chains that once bound you, chains of fear, shame, doubt, and limitation, shattering at your feet. See the doors that seemed permanently sealed swinging wide open before you. Can you hear laughter returning to your home? Can you feel joy awakening in a heart that had grown numb from sorrow? There is a truth I want you to embrace, a truth that will change how you face every challenge ahead. Nothing in your life is beyond my power to restore. No situation is too broken, no wound too deep, no loss too great. I do not merely cover up the damage. I bring healing that renews from within. I do not just erase the past. I redeem it, giving it new meaning. You will not simply survive what you've been through. You will rise above it. You will not just endure. You will emerge stronger, wiser, and more radiant than before. You are on the verge of a harvest that is closer than you might believe. This is not only the result of your efforts, but of a faithfulness I have nurtured in you, even during the times you doubted. I have been shaping your heart, preparing it to carry the weight of the blessings I am releasing. Because a blessing without preparation can become a burden. And you were never meant for burdens. You were created for glory, for purpose, for a life that overflows with peace and fulfillment. Understand this. I am not offering temporary fixes, fleeting comfort, or surface-level encouragement. I am offering you a transformation that lasts for eternity. I am not only changing your circumstances, I am changing you. I am refining your character, healing the hidden wounds you carry, restoring the years that were lost, and teaching you to walk in a strength that does not fade. You will recognize the difference, because the blessings I give do not come with regret. They bring joy that runs deep, peace that defies understanding, and a fulfillment that no imitation can match. Nothing the world offers can compare to what flows from my presence. Hold this truth close to your heart. You are in a unique season. A season where I am making my presence known in fresh and powerful ways. I am not distant, watching from afar. I am involved. I am not just hearing your prayers. I am moving on your behalf. You do not need anyone's permission to live the life I have designed for you. My grace is more than enough. My approval is all you need. When you stand in the light of my favor, the plans of those who wish you harm will collapse into dust, no matter how cleverly they were devised. Do not fear their attacks. Do not be shaken by their schemes. I am teaching you to guard your heart, to tune your ears only to my voice. Many will not understand your transformation, your peace, your breakthrough. That is because they have not yet tasted the depth of my mercy. But you must keep your eyes fixed on me. Do not let their disbelief or jealousy seep into your spirit. You do not owe anyone an explanation. You are already accepted. You are already loved. You are already chosen. Humility will keep your heart pure. Gratitude will keep the river of blessings flowing. Never forget, every good thing in your life flows from my kindness. I am the source. You are the channel. And as long as you remember this truth, your heart will never run dry. I call you to live with faith that looks forward, not backward. Do not dwell on past disappointments. Do not replay the pain of what didn't happen. That chapter is closed. I have already done a new thing. Your focus must be on what lies ahead, because that is where my promises are waiting to be fulfilled. You cannot run well if you are constantly looking behind you. You cannot build a future while living in the past. Yes, there were choices you regret, but they do not define you. My forgiveness has erased their power. My mercy has rewritten your story. You are not chained to your history. You are bound by my promises. There were moments when you cried out in despair, when you felt like you were drowning in waves of fear. But remember, in that very moment, I spoke to the wind and commanded the storm to be still. I have calmed the seas for you before, and I will do it again. The forces that rose against you saw an opportunity when you were vulnerable, but they forgot one crucial truth: you belong to me. My hand has held you even when you could not hold on to me. I am your protector. I am your advocate. I step into the courtroom of your life and present the evidence: my sacrifice, my blood, my eternal covenant over you. And the verdict is declared freedom. Freedom from depression, from despair, from the lie that you will never rise again. I am replacing darkness with light, fear with peace, emptiness with fullness. Let these final words settle deeply into your spirit. I am with you, always. There will not be a single day, not an hour, not even a breath, when my presence does not surround you. This truth must become the anchor of your soul, because storms will come, trials will arise, unexpected turns will appear, but no matter where life leads, you will never walk alone. I go before you, I walk beside you, I guard your back. I am the one who parts the seas and makes a way where there seems to be no way. I am the one who silences the mouths of lions, who raises the dead, who lifts the fallen, and who exalts the humble. I restore what was taken. I rebuild what was broken. I multiply what you place in my hands. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was grief, there will be joy that no one can take from you. I call you to a daily practice of gratitude, because thankfulness is the key that keeps your heart open to my flow. Do not wait for the perfect moment to give thanks. Be grateful in the middle of the process. Be thankful even when the breakthrough has not yet appeared. Gratitude prepares the soil of your heart, making it fertile ground for miracles. When you give thanks in advance, you declare your trust that I am exactly who I say I am. I am the God who defeats giants, who turns graves into gardens. What is impossible for you is never impossible for me. I want you to carry this truth not as a passing thought, but as the foundation of your confidence. You do not need to fear the future, because the one who holds it in his hands loves you without limits. This is your season to rise with courage. Release the weight of the past and step boldly into the fullness of what is coming. Do not let old pain dictate your present decisions. Do not let the memory of failure convince you that victory is not for you. I have already written success into your story. Every battle you face is one that I have already won. Let my promises echo louder in your heart than the noise of your circumstances. When fear whispers, let faith shout back. When weariness settles in, lean on my strength. When you feel uncertain, ask me, and I will guide you. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to follow the one who does. My beloved, this is your time to live with expectation. Watch for my hand at work, in the small details and the great moments alike. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small it may seem, because each step is part of the journey I am leading you on. Every morning, I come to you with fresh words of peace and renewal. I speak life over your mind and silence the noise that tries to steal your rest. My purpose is not only to comfort you, but to strengthen you so deeply that you will stand firm, no matter what comes. You are not fragile in my hands. You are unbreakable, because my strength is your strength. I invite you into the quiet sanctuary I have prepared for you, a place of stillness where the rush of the world cannot drown out my voice. Set aside the distractions for a moment and receive the sweetness of my love. It is not temporary. It is not conditional. It is steady, eternal, and perfectly suited to your deepest needs. I value you far more than you have ever dared to believe, and I want you to feel this truth until it transforms how you see yourself. When others try to drain your energy or diminish your joy, remember this: their power over you is only as strong as the attention you give them. Keep your focus on me, and their shadows will fade in the light of my presence. I can lift you like a child and carry you when the road feels too heavy to walk. I am who I say I am, and I will do everything I have promised. You must also let go of comparison. Stop looking to the left and right, measuring your path against someone else's journey. I did not call you to their road. I called you to yours. Your story, with all its twists and turns, was uniquely designed to reveal my glory through you. Comparing it to another's life is like questioning the way I wrote your chapter. Trust that I know the pace you need, the trials that will strengthen you, and the blessings that will not overwhelm you. As you walk in this truth, I want you to fill your home with songs that lift hearts toward heaven. Place my promises where you and your loved ones can see them, where your eyes will fall upon them in moments of doubt, and my spirit will stir hope within you. Do this, and you will see my healing power flow like a river through your household, bringing provision where there was lack, peace where there was conflict, health where there was sickness, and joy where there was heaviness. I bless abundantly those who give me first place in their lives and who obey my voice. My desire is not only to bless you, but to use your life to bless others. The love I pour into you is meant to flow through you. I will renew your life so that you can pour into others. I will heal you so that you can bring healing to those who are still hurting. I will restore you so that you become a living testimony that nothing is beyond my power to redeem. My kingdom advances through those who allow my love to flow through them, not just to them. This is the life I have for you, a life that reflects my heart, that brings light into dark places, and leaves a trail of hope wherever you go. All I ask is that you keep your eyes on me, your hands open to receive, and your heart willing to obey. For when you walk in step with me, I will send provision, wisdom, and favor to meet you on the path. As you move forward, live with open hands. Release your grip on what I have asked you to surrender, whether it's an old dream, a toxic relationship, or a plan that no longer aligns with my will. Letting go is not loss when it is done in obedience to me. It is simply making space for what I have prepared next. So lift your eyes, my child. Do not focus on what is behind you. Fix your gaze on me and the road ahead. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. I am with you. There is something I need you to release, the belief that you are too broken to be used by me. That is a lie. I often do my greatest work through those who feel the least qualified. Your wounds can become wells of compassion for others. Your failures can become lessons that help others avoid the same traps. Your scars can tell a story of redemption that no perfect life could ever communicate. If you place those broken pieces in my hands, I will shape them into something beautiful. I am calling you to walk in the identity I have given you. But I am doing a new thing. Your past does not have the authority to predict your future when I am the one writing your story. Wake each day with anticipation, knowing that in a single moment of grace, I can do more than you could achieve in years of striving. Do not be surprised if I begin to remove certain people or things from your life in this season. I am not taking them to hurt you. I am making room for the blessings I have prepared. Some doors must close so others can open. Some voices must be silenced so you can hear mine clearly. Be careful with your time. There are influences that try to slip in unnoticed and erode what I have built. Stay alert. Do not allow what I have purified to be tainted again. My spirit will warn you when something is wrong. Listen to him. Trust his promptings, even if others do not understand. And in all of this, do not forget joy. The life I have for you is not one of constant heaviness. Yes, there will be battles, but there will also be victories worth celebrating. There will be mornings when you wake with unexplainable peace, evenings filled with gratitude, moments that take your breath away. There are voices that will tell you, his way is too narrow, too hard, too restrictive, but they do not know the freedom that comes from walking in the safety of his will. Stay close to me. Do not drift toward the noise that tries to drown out my voice. With me, you have everything you need, not just to survive, but to thrive. Outside of my presence, even the brightest moments fade into emptiness. But in me, every blessing carries eternal weight. Every joy has lasting depth. Every trial has redemptive purpose. Guard your heart carefully, for it is the wellspring of your words, actions, and choices. When it is filled with my truth, you will walk in wisdom. When it is cluttered with bitterness, lies, or unforgiveness, you will stumble. So I call you to be intentional. Turn away from voices that poison your spirit. Limit the influences that feed your fears, and draw near to those that inspire your faith. I have surrounded you with my word, my spirit, and my presence, so you are never without guidance. Some of your greatest testimonies will come from what once felt like your greatest trials. I will turn your pain into purpose, your waiting into preparation, and your losses into gateways for new beginnings. But you must walk with patience. The fullness of what I am doing cannot be rushed. Just as a seed needs time to grow before it bears fruit, so do my plans in your life. If you try to force them before their time, you will miss the strength and depth they are meant to carry. Trust my timing, for I see the end from the beginning. You have walked through seasons of breaking, but now comes the season of building. You have tasted the bitterness of loss, but now I will fill your mouth with the sweetness of victory. You will look back and see that nothing, no pain, no delay, no disappointment, was wasted. Every step, even the ones you thought were missteps, has been woven into the greater story I have been writing. I have been shaping you for this moment, preparing your heart so that when the blessing comes, it will not overwhelm you, but strengthen you. This is your day to rise. Stand firm. Lift your head. The victory is already yours. If these words have touched your heart, take a moment to share your thoughts below. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs to keep going. Don't hesitate to let others know they're not alone. Pass this message on to someone who might need to hear it today. And if you find peace in these words, consider subscribing for more moments of hope and strength. You are not walking this path by yourself. Keep believing. Keep trusting. The best is yet to come.